the importance of a run-through during the development of a feature. When I'm developing a feature, I've learned that it's really important to do not only a kickoff, but also a run through during the development stages. Meaning, putting all developers together, front end, back end, app, whatever, together with me as the product manager, to run through the scenario after they started working on the development. This is a strong tool to debug the feature before it was even developed. Because when they're talking to each other, when they're developing and they're talking, in my experience, all of our developers, or most of the developers, are working together and sitting together and are talking constantly together. But they are talking on a specific feature or specific error that they're getting. They never they don't look at the full picture because it doesn't serve their work. Their work is based on the current line of code that they're working, or piece of code that they're working, or a section that they're working, and they're having trouble, or they need backend support, or something like that. When you're sitting them after they started, of course you do the kickoff. That's a given for for any feature. Do a kickoff. But when you're doing it while they're developing, they're so into understanding what they're doing that when you hear it and they talk to each other, you get a lot of feedback, good feedback, to understand that nothing is left behind and everything is understood completely with the scope. Today, I've also understood the strength of doing the same thing with stakeholders. Meaning, take your stakeholders, sit them in a room or a virtual room using any mean, but work the scenarios together, all of you, with the developers. Give them, shut up. As a product manager, shut up, don't talk. I realized that I shouldn't talk. I shouldn't give the right answer. I should sit down and listen to what the stakeholders are saying and what the developer is saying. And together, when they're working on it, you can either understand bugs before they even start, or you understand next phases. You get a deep understanding of what is going on and how the product is being, the feature is being developed.